Caretaker Matt here. My wife and I have been watching a show called Big Love with Bill Paxton on Max. It was an early 2000s show, and that got me thinking about probably my all-time favorite Bill Paxton movie, which is Frailty. A lot of people say Tombstone and all that, but Frailty, he's the star. He directed it. It's also got McConaughey in it and Powers Booth. This movie is absolutely fantastic. Some might say it's not quite horror, but when you're dealing with a serial killer and believing that God has told you to kill these people, it ventures into horror to me. But this absolutely is a powerhouse performance by Bill Paxton as a dad with two sons who, while driving home, believes he sees this vision and is tasked by God to strike down demons who are posing as people using this axe and this pair of gloves that he sees in a barn with a light coming down on it, appearing from heaven. And he truly believes he is doing God's work. God will give him a name and he will write it down on this list. And until those names are on that list, he can't touch them. But throughout the movie, he's struggling to get his one son, the older son, to understand that this truly is happening, that these are demons. When he touches them with his hand, that's why he wears the gloves. When the dad touches these people with his hands, they reveal themselves as the demons they truly are in his eyes. And his son just doesn't see it. He sees them as a serial killer, that his dad is doing these awful things. And so it poses some really good questions during the movie. One, is it true? Is he really seeing demons? Is his dad just snapped? But it's got a very good dynamic between him and his son, both sons actually. But this movie is definitely worth watching. Powers Booth does a great job as the FBI agent who is bringing in one of the sons as they're older. But this movie does an absolutely fantastic job as far as story, acting, directing. Bill Paxton just absolutely crushed it in this movie. And so this one, I believe, is definitely worth watching when you get a chance, because there's nothing like a character movie to really drive home some good questions like this movie poses. And when you have some solid actors like Paxton, McConaughey, Powers Booth, you really get good character development, and he just plays the shit out of this role. Bill Paxton, it's my favorite thing he's ever done. So when you get a chance, check this movie out. It is worth the watch. This is Caretaker Matt, over and out.